Hi guys! Today we are going to react to a vlog entitled Plant Cell Model Using Edible Materials by the vlogger RC Vea. So, in here, he used edible materials like candies to make a plant cell model. So, this is gonna be interesting guys, and I hope we can learn something from this video. So, we're going to react on this now. So plant cell model made from edible materials. So we're gonna pause for a moment here. So the plant cell wall. So in here, he used a rectangular plastic container to represent the cell wall of a plant cell. So a very interesting choice here. So what is a plant cell wall? So it is the rigid outermost layer of a plant cell. So it provides the plant cell with rigidity, or it makes the plant cell stiff, providing the cell with mechanical support. It also provides the cell with its structure, its rectangular shape. So it gives the plant cell protection not only from physical damage per se, but also from chemical damages. It acts like a chemical buffer for chemical attacks against the plant cell. So animal cells do not have cell walls. So plant cells are among one of the unique cells with a cell wall. So plant cells are made from the material called cellulose, which is a molecule consisting of hundreds and sometimes even thousands of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms arranged in a structure like a crystal-like structure. This provides the rigidity of the plant cell wall. Similarly, a plastic container such as these, a rectangular plastic container, is made from hydrocarbons, or so arranged in the similar crystal-like pattern, which make plastics rigid and sturdy. So this representation of the plant cell wall, given its rectangular shape, is very accurate for me. So let's go to the next organelle. So here, so he used a gelatin mixture to represent the plant cytoplasm. So what is the plant cell cytoplasm? The cytoplasm is a thick, aqueous or water-based solution in which the organelles are found. Substances that are needed by the cell, such as salts, nutrients, minerals, and enzymes, are dissolved or are found in the cytoplasm. Basically, the cytoplasm contains everything that is inside the cell. So he used a gelatin, so a gel-like substance for the representation of the cytoplasm. So for me, it's also accurate since this solution is water-based, just like the cytoplasm. So let's go to the next organelle. So he used here chewing gum for the cell membrane. So let's pause here. So the plant cell membrane. So what is the cell membrane? The cell membrane is a protective layer that surrounds every cell and separates it from the external environment. So it is found inside the plant cell wall. So the plant cell wall being made from cellulose. So what is the function of the cell membrane? The cell membrane consists of a lipid bilayer, so a phospholipid, which is semi-permeable. So what's the meaning of semi-permeable? It only permits a certain type of molecules to pass through. So that's the meaning of semi-permeable. So the cell membrane regulates the transport of materials entering and exiting the cell. So next. So the endoplasmic reticulums. So let's pause it for a moment. So for the endoplasmic reticulum, he used gummy worms. So an interesting choice again there. So what is the plant cell endoplasmic reticulum? The endoplasmic reticulum, or for short the ER, is a membrane system of folded sacs and tunnels which helps move proteins within the cell as well as export them outside the cell. So as I have said, there are folded sacs and tunnels. So him using the gummy snakes, so folded in such a pattern like the endoplasmic reticulum, is a very interesting choice and an accurate one. So there are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. So as we can see in the video, one is not studded with sprinkles, the other one is studded with sprinkles. So the two types of endoplasmic reticulum is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum and the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So what are the difference between those two? So in the rough endoplasmic reticulum, so it is covered with ribosomes. As in the video, it's represented with the sprinkles. So the ribosomes, what is the ribosomes? The ribosomes are little round structures in the cell that produce proteins. They are found inside the cytoplasm. They're scattered around the cytoplasm or attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. So as you can see here, the sprinkles are also found scattered around the cytoplasm and mostly found on the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So the choice of material here is very interesting and it is very accurate. So I think it would have been better if he used round sprinkles since the ribosomes are little round structures. But him using these sprinkles is also a great idea. So next, so here, the chloroplast. So we place 3 chloroplasts. So the chloroplast contain a green pigment that traps sunlight and converts it in sugar or glucose by the process of photosynthesis. So color green. So what makes the chloroplast green? So the pigment that makes the chloroplast green is called the chlorophyll. So as you can see in the video, he used green oval candies to represent the chloroplast of the cell, which is an interesting and an accurate choice because the chloroplast with its chlorophyll or the green pigment is, when viewed on a microscope, is also green. So it's a very accurate choice there. So on to the next organelle. So the lysosome. So here, he used round candies to represent the lysosome. So what are the lysosomes? The lysosome is the digestive center of the cell that produces different types of enzymes which are able to break down food particles and recycle worn out components of the cell. So next is the Golgi apparatus. So in here, he used another type of gummy worms to represent the Golgi apparatus. So what is the Golgi apparatus? The Golgi apparatus is a stack of membrane-covered sacs that prepares proteins for export from the cell. So it's also called the Golgi body or the Golgi complex. So that's basically it. So next organelle is the cytoskeleton. So here, he used toothpicks to represent the cytoskeleton. So what is the cytoskeleton? The cytoskeleton is a structure that helps maintain the shape and the internal organization of the cell and also provides mechanical support and enables to carry out essential functions of the cell like cell division and movement. So here he represented the cytoskeleton as toothpicks. So very interesting choice there. So next organelle. So next, the mitochondrion. or in plural, the mitochondria. So, what are these organelles? So, here, he used orange candies to represent the mitochondria. So, the mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell. So, they convert energy stored in sugar and fat into energy-rich molecules called adenosine triphosphate or ATP, which is the energy currency of the cell. So basically, they are the powerhouse of the cell. They produce the cell's energy. So here he used 3 orange candies to represent the mitochondria. So an interesting and an accurate choice since its shape is also like the mitochondria. So next organelle. Okay, the next organelle is the vacuole. So the vacuole. The vacuole are large membrane enclosed compartments which store toxic wastes as well as useful products such as water. So in plants, the vacuoles mainly store water. So large vacuoles are mainly found in plants. So you can see here the size of the bread, okay, is the largest among the organelles found in the plant cell. So this is a very accurate representation of the plant. So next. Okay, so the last organelle here is the nucleus and the nucleolus. So what are these organelles? So the nucleus is the control center of the cell. It contains the DNA or the deoxyribonucleic acid, the genetic materials that direct all activities of the cells. So inside the nucleus is the nucleolus, which is function is to produce ribosomes that produce also proteins to be used inside the cell. So here he used an eggshell to represent the nuclear membrane, and the nucleolus is represented by that donut filling. So it's very accurate choice here because as we know, the nucleus of the cell is a membrane-bound organelle. So it's a very accurate choice here. So this is the plant cell model using edible materials by R.C. Villa. So overall, I think he represented the organelles of the plant cell very well. So he used, as I have told you many times, interesting materials, which is very accurate. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching the vlog, and I hope you learned something today. So support his channel by watching the video there and leave a like after that. Subscribe to his channel and also to mine. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.